the role of a friend in ensuring that her pregnant friend successfully delivers and comes home with a live baby is also very, very important. Now, the fourth person is VHT. We know that in the community, in each village, there are two VHTs. And these VHTs are so important that they represent the health center one according to the health system of the country of Uganda. So the VHTs have a very big role of doing home visits. And of course, they have some knowledge on these antenatal attendances, some knowledge on risk factors. So they are supposed to know every pregnant woman within their community. So a VHT has a role, is one of the persons who is supposed to take the responsibility of keeping a pregnant woman within her village by reminding her that she's supposed to go for antenatals, and then maybe reminding her that she's supposed to complete the antenatals, visits her frequently, and give her necessary advice that is required. Now, the fifth person is the health worker. The health worker is a very important stakeholder in the life of a pregnant mother to ensure that this pregnant mother delivers successfully. First of all, carries this pregnancy up to term by, of course, constantly attending the 8 antenatal visits that are required, and then also at the time of delivery, delivers in the hospital and comes home with a live baby, and also when the mother is also alive. So the health worker has a very big responsibility of taking care of this pregnant mother. Now, the concept of antenatal, of I am her keeper, is there for us to remind and wake up these 5 categories of people that when there is any pregnant mother within the community there, these people have an upper hand in ensuring that they should be there to take care of this mother, guide this mother, and of course ensure that she delivers very well. So these 5, of course, they have different roles that they play in the lives of a pregnant mother. For example, the husband. The husband has to ensure that, first of all, a husband has to accept responsibility that, yes, I am responsible for this mother's pregnancy. And then once he has accepted that, the second one is for him to ensure that he escorts this mother personally to the health center for antenatal. Now, the second one is for him to ensure that he keeps some money to provide for transport for this mother to go for antenatal. So that, and then also has some small money so that whenever this mother is going for antenatal, she has something to eat. And then also maternity dress. So women feel loved when their husbands at least buy for them some maternity dress. And maternity dress is also a little loose, and it makes her really feel a little comfortable when she goes for antenatal. And then above all, at the time of delivery, this husband should be there to plan, to understand what birth preparedness plan is, so that all the necessary support is put in place. By the time the woman is delivering, everything is there. The support of the husband is 100%. While for the mother-in-law, she's supposed to ensure that this lady, first of all, is well taken care of by the husband, by ensuring that, first of all, by constantly reminding the husband, now that our daughter is pregnant, have you taken her for antenatal? If he has not taken, then it is supposed to be the responsibility of the mother-in-law to push the son to escort this lady to antenatal. She's also supposed to really ensure that this woman does not do a lot of heavy work, and if there's some work that is quite heavy, the mother-in-law is supposed to come up and try to relieve her of some of those extra duties so that she keeps her energy and carries pregnancy up to term.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Bernard, the District Health Officer.
Health Educator.
Sorry, the Health Educator, Arua City,
yes.
For that enlightenment about the I Am Her Keeper campaign. He has told us there are 5 people in that circle who are supposed to take care of the pregnant mother. The key one being the husband. He said, as a man, you should be a friend to your wife.
Yes.
So the friend to the pregnant woman, please make sure your woman is able to attend antenatal care visits. Then maybe also I'll go to Mr. Gaspar on my parent. Last time you came here, still about the same campaign, I am her keeper. How long has this campaign so far been implemented? And maybe you also help us enlighten more on the districts where this program is being implemented, and also the impact. Because last time you told us the turn up for mothers for antenatal visits was around 54% in Yombe district. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you so much, moderator. In a special way, I want to thank UNICEF and the S4P. S4P, the other time we said it's support for people's group. And UNICEF is keen in addressing issues of health among the mothers in most districts. So it is on that basis that we are thanking them, because as districts, sometimes we don't have resources to address some of these issues. We thank them so much for the efforts they've put. It is true, this engagement has taken long now in terms of months. UNICEF plus the representative S4P, they came to us, clearly said that they are going to engage with our mothers at the facility level and community level for about 3 months. And this was right from March. And we are now in May, meaning we have made at least 2.5 of the required month. And within this period, the districts that are pertinent, one is Arua. I want to start with myself. Arua district is a part of this program. We have Yumbe, we have Maracha, we have Jumani, we have Zombo, Arua city where we are, and so on. These districts came on board because of, first of all, mortality rates. The mothers who deliver the children, in a year we can be losing like 3 or 4. It came to address that problem. 2, if the delivery went on very successful, there are chances that the child will also die. So it is also on this ground that UNICEF and S4P prioritized these districts and they came on board. And the impact indeed, we are yet to see the impact, because this is something also to do with behavior change. I am pregnant, well, I know I'm supposed to go for ANC services, antenatal care services, but I will at the end of the day forget to go about how to go for ANC services. Me failing to go for ANC services with my husband, it can be any attitude which needed to be what? Corrected, or which is yet to be changed with the time. So I must say that we are not going to give a deliberate feedback since the time we started the project from March up to now. But preliminary, we are able to see an increase in ANC services. Mothers now come voluntarily, meaning when we started, the first thing was empowerment of the mother and the husband with the information. What information did we give? We focus on the challenges that you may face as a result of not going for ANC services. Like you losing both the child and the mother. It is a very big blow on the family. So we empower the family, we empower the parents, we empower the mother, we empower the husband with this information. So we have seen an increase about that. Probably attendance during the first trimester is on increase. So I may not tell you the definite figure. Then ANC, you are supposed to carry pregnancy to preterm, and our advantage is that if you deliver successfully, when you deliver successfully, we take advantage of taking care of that child, and in summary we call that postnatal care. the child must be immunized. So equally, we are seeing increase on immunization coverages, and so on and so on. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Gaspar. You have told us the numbers have started increasing. At least now we can know that this program has had an impact in the communities where it's being implemented. Then also I'd love to know from you, why are you focusing on the first visit being in the first trimester? And also the viewer may need to know, what's a trimester?
Thank you so much. Once again, trimester is actually a Greek word. This word trimester came from the word trimester or trimester, meaning 3. So it is basically a period of 3 months that is used to divide human pregnancies. So those pregnancies are in stages. So it has been divided into 3 stages. Stage 1, which we call first trimester. Stage 2, we call it the second trimester. Stage 3 is the third trimester. So that is the definition. Now, why we focus on the trimesters? In each stage, the number of issues that do happen, very important. Most important thing in first trimester is the development of the baby. That one alone, if you don't take full care, then the outcome of the human being can be poor. And that's why we focus on those trimesters. Stage 1, we are focusing on the child development. Stage 2, which is second trimester, we are focusing on the still development of the baby and the health of the mother. And the stage 3, we want to see the outcome now, because the baby will be near the what? Near the point of delivery, and also how is the state of health of this mother at that stage. So that's why we focus on these trimesters. Now, if we can now go deeper, the first trimester is a period that takes a minimum of 12 to 13 weeks. And as I said earlier, this is the period when the baby or the fetus is developing. Normal women say, when they come for ANC, say, okay, this month I've missed my period. Because menstruation happens every month. And on women, it happens on different days, because each one has different cycle. The cycle is controlled by hormone. So the moment a woman says, I've missed my period or menstrual cycle for this month, our assumption is what? You are pregnant. And the midwife at the antenatal care facility or maternal child health clinic or point of care will get a strip, will order the woman to go and get urine as a sample, then runs. When the result is positive, okay, we say now you are pregnant. Okay? You are pregnant, and the formation of the fetus within that period takes a minimum of 12 to 13 weeks, and it is the most crucial period. As I said earlier, the outcome of the human being is determined at that point. Are you going to develop with the abnormalities? We have ever had children, when they deliver, you see one arm is missing or one leg is missing. The private parts are not where they are supposed to be. Instead, they are located where they are not supposed to be. Okay? You find the mouth being divided into 2. The head can be very small or very bulgy. So those are all abnormalities, because we take care of this development of the fetus. How? We give what we call
Folic acid.
Folic acid. The folic acid will help in the development, in the normal development of the fetus, meaning the brain, important organs in the body will be developed normally. So that at 9 months, when this woman delivers, the woman will deliver a normal baby. not a baby where people will be able to run away. The grandmother will say, you have brought for us what? This is a curse. Possibly this curse is from your parents and so on. You see, a lot of quarrels come in. That is the outcome we are not wishing for. We are wishing for a normal baby. And this period makes women very uncomfortable during the formation. You see, there's what we call morning sickness. The woman comes in the morning, begins to vomit because she's feeling nausea. There is nausea that will propel the vomiting. Okay, there is extreme fatigue, cramps, and so on and so on. And there is increased supply of blood. Blood volume increases. Why blood volume increases is to allow the faster transportation of oxygen and other food nutrients to the developing fetus. So you will find all these changes will keep the woman very, very uncomfortable. Okay. Now, the second trimester, which we say now is stage 2. That stage is the most comfortable one, because by then, those other uncomfortable issues that happened during the first trimester, they have subsided. They have gone. The woman has now started feeling normal, but again, you will still see some issues. Complications begin to develop, such as blood pressure increase. Why it comes is because of this pregnancy. You may not have had the hypertension, but because you have gotten pregnant, that thing comes in. So it will be the role of the health worker to monitor. We encourage the health workers and even the pregnant mother. If health worker has not checked your blood pressure, you request for it so that it is monitored.
All right.
Then the third one is when now we're expecting the baby at 40 weeks. That is now close to 9 months. We want to receive this visitor, as I said earlier, without what? Without so many abnormalities. We want a normal baby. So it is usually at that period. So, but throughout, we take care of the fetus, while inside, we take care of the mother, even the husband himself. Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Gaspar. Hope the viewers have gotten to know why they want you to go for the first antenatal visit during the first trimester, which they have told us the first 3 months of pregnancy, in order to prevent you, maybe your baby, to get abnormalities during the development stages. Then I'd love to go back to Mr. Bernard, the City Health Officer, Arua City. We would love to know from you, why should men support ladies or their women go for antenatal care visits?
Yeah, thank you so much. You see, when Gaspar was speaking, he mostly talked about risk assessment, which is the most important. And risk assessment is mostly done during the first 3 months of pregnancy. Now, men, it is very important for them to support their women during pregnancy. First of all, because they should be there to understand what risks this mother is having. And this risk, if the husband is able to understand better, okay, it will also enable him to support the wife better and take this as our problem, not the woman's problem. You get that? So if it becomes our problem, it means that you walk the journey together with your wife and ensure that the outcome of this pregnancy is good. So men needs to first of all escort their women for the first antenatal attendance during the first 3 months, because that is the time when potential risks to the life of the baby and to the life of the mother are assessed. Now, in the first trimester, especially in the first antenatal attendance, you will be checked for HIV. Both the mother and the husband will be checked for HIV. The aim is that we don't want, if maybe this mother is pregnant, the pregnant mother is HIV positive, we don't want this mother to give birth to a HIV positive baby. So both HIV test and the syphilis test are done during the first antenatal visit. So that if this mother is HIV positive, immediately she's put on what? She started on treatment, ARVs immediately, and within 6 months her viral load is actually suppressed. So that she's able to give birth to a HIV negative child, in addition to other services that will be given to her. And then also, one of the congenital abnormalities that, one of the diseases that can cause congenital abnormalities is actually syphilis. Okay? Syphilis, a mother who has syphilis has a very big chance of transmitting this syphilis to the baby, even when the baby is still inside the uterus. Now, by doing so, this child has a high chance of coming out with a lot of abnormalities. So the mother who has been tested positive for syphilis is treated so that by the time the baby is coming out, she is negative. So there are, as Gaspar said, there are many risks that this mother may be having. Things to do with the diseases like high blood pressures. Some of them end up developing diabetes. Some of them have poor obstetric histories. For example, they bleed after delivery. Others bleed before deliveries. Others have been operated before. Others have maybe contracted pelvis. That is not enough to allow this baby to come out. So all these risks are assessed during the first trimester. Now, if the husband does not understand this, chances are very high that he will not be able to understand this woman, he will not be able to provide for her the necessary needs, he will not be able to escort her for all the 8 antenatal attendances that are needed. So the importance of male involvement in antenatal attendance is for him to understand the risks, whether the risks are there or risks are not there, because risks can develop as the pregnancy proceeds. So, and then supports this woman throughout all these antenatal attendance visits, and also be there for birth preparedness plan. When we talk about birth preparedness plan, we are meaning, first of all, where is this woman going to deliver from? That is the first question. Which hospital is she going to deliver from? Do we have some money kept aside for eventualities? What transport means are we going to use? In case the labor starts at night, how are we going to go? So all these, including even the clothes that is going to be used for receiving the baby, everything needs to be understood by this man so that they are all ready. And when the time comes for delivery, everything is in place. This woman is supported both physically, psychologically, and in all other aspects.
Very financial.
Yeah, financially.
Right.
Very true.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bernard, the City Health Officer, Arua City, for giving in the insights as to why men should support their women to go for these antenatal care visits. Maybe one more question to Mr. Gaspar. Men are resistant to, or maybe even the community perceives men as being very hard. Which activities have you put in place to ensure that men go to perceive this, welcome it, and start supporting their women to go for antenatal care visits? Thank you.
Okay. It is true, men have been very, very resistant. But I want to assure the viewers that men now of these days, they have started changing. They are never resistant. How? One, we have been having engagements with these men. We have what we call men champion groups. Men champion groups will look at, okay, I'm a man. Are you married? Yes. If you are married, when your wife was pregnant, did you take your madam for ANC services? If the answer is yes, then we say, okay, how about at the time this mother delivered? Did both of you take the children or the child for immunization during the specific period? Then, if you have passed all this, we say you are actually a champion. Now, as you being a champion in a specific place, like Arua has 4 sub-counties, by the way. If we have now 4 champions in each sub-county, we say, okay, you are now going to get men and talk to them. How were you able to adapt going for ANC services, and after ANC services, you and the madam are able to take the child for immunization? How did you come? Can you be able to share this lesson learned with the rest of the men so that they go? So we found that forming this men champion group was actually one of the good things, and through this strategy, other men are able to learn. They actually saying, we're actually risking the lives of our mothers, we're risking the lives of our children. So it is this strategy. Then 2, we have been dialoguing. We entered into serious dialogue with men specific. Men are able to tell us that when they go, why first of all they don't come for ANC with their madam, is that one, some mothers, some wives, they don't want to keep themselves clean. But the question is, who is supposed to keep your madam clean? Okay? They also realize that they were wrong, because if you love me, you are supposed to be able to dress me. But we said, okay, that problem was very, very small one. Then again, they said when they are there, more services are tailored to women than them. We said, okay, this is not the reason. You have other services. So nowadays, when they come, we say, okay, you sit here, your madam will be tested for HIV, we also do HIV for you. Your madam will be checked for hypertension, we also do hypertension for you, and so on and so on. Most importantly, we engage them in health education sessions as the woman goes the other side, because there's what we call palpation. They palpate your madam, meaning you are not supposed to be there. It is an exercise done by the midwife. It means the midwife and the mother should be alone. While they are doing that, now we keep you busy by training you or health educating you on family planning. We educate you on food, because food is one of the important things during this period. We educate you on food. We educate you on the preparedness. Okay. Now that this your wife is pregnant, what are the necessary items needed? We educate you on this. By the time the woman is done with this other exercise, you also visit this side. So through this way, we are able to bring men closer to us. And then the other thing is the provision of incentives. Said, okay, every time we see you bringing your madam for ANC services, this is very unusual to other men. And then we say, okay, we are awarding you. Okay, we can buy you a piece of soap, we give you. When another man sees you receiving a soap, then we say, it is also important that I bring my madam for ANC, so that I also receive the soap next time. So those are some of the strategies we do. Then we also use government arm. The government arm we have is one, we have the VSTs. They help us in, first of all, identification of the mothers who are pregnant but not attending ANC, or they had already started the ANC. Somehow they have led, because nowadays we want ANC to be 8 visits. The 9th one is when you are coming to deliver. And this is a Ministry of Health policy, and it is not for nothing. This policy came when a research was done that if we only allow these women to come for 4 times or for 4 visits, we are going to miss so many other services. So we allow the community health extension workers to identify the mothers who have not come for ANC in a specific month. So make that follow-up visit. That's government arm number 1. Government arm number 2 is the LC1 chairman. For him, we ask the question, why are you not coming? What is the problem? And normally the woman say, my husband doesn't want to come with me, my husband doesn't want to buy for me maternity dress, I'm still waiting for maternity dress. So by stating this, the LC1 chairman enters into another dialogue with the what? With the mother, with the woman and the husband. You find them at the end of the day, they propose solutions, then they begin to come. The other arm is now the council. We have district council, we have a sub-county level council. During their council meeting, based on the report being presented by DHO at that level or health facility in charge at sub-county level, we expect that a debate is done, probably on the dangers of women not coming, because if one woman dies at the sub-county, the population is reduced probably by 2 or 3. A woman is a human being who can multiply, unlike us the men. Meaning, they will now come out with bylaws that a woman who does not appear with the husband for ANC services will be fined to this tune. Such kind of thing is passed to the community. So you find that people begin to come. So during this campaign, our focus has been on the dialogue, mainly to educate the community about the dangers of not attending ANC. At the end of the day, they come. But as I told you earlier, we are yet to see the impact. How much? Because this is something to do with behavior. Have you changed? If you have changed, by how much? Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Gaspar, for that discussion. Maybe since we are time-bound, Mr. Bernard, I think you've given your conclusion remarks, and also we shall go back to Mr. Gaspar. Okay,
thank you. My conclusion is that men are decision makers, and our wives usually respect us as decision makers. So for them to make decisions, uninformed decision, they therefore need to be part and parcel of the process that they are going to make decision on. And this process is therefore the antenatal attendance that we are talking about. So my appeal is that for you to be able to make an informed decision on all the things that are required during antenatal, even including taking your wife for cesarean section, it is your responsibility as a man actually to sign on that consent form that yes, I have accepted that my wife should be taken for Caesar. So for you to make that decision, you need to be well informed. And therefore, for you to get the information, you need to start right from the beginning with the first antenatal and take this woman through antenatal attendances up to the 8th antenatal and be part of the birth preparedness plan, so that you are, you know why you are making the birth preparedness plan and why you're preparing yourself in that manner. So that is my appeal to all men. And when we are able to do this, we'll be able to reduce the death of our newborn babies, and also perhaps the death of our beloved pregnant mothers that we wouldn't want any of them to die. Thank you.
Okay. Maybe Mr. Gaspar, some remarks and then go for a break.
Yeah. I want to say that carrying pregnancy is not one person's responsibility. It is a responsibility of all, as explained in the introduction. And if it is a responsibility for all, we are capable of avoiding abnormalities that will come maybe due to non-attendance of ANC. We are able to prevent complications. We are, most importantly, we will be able to improve the health of the mother and the child. So, the viewers who are viewing us right now, please take your mother or take your wife for ANC services when pregnant. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Gaspar, the District Health Officer, District Health Educator, Rua District, and also Mr. Bernard, the Senior Health Educator, Arua City. Thank you very much. Let's get back.
Okay.
Welcome.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
It's time to break free with Azam TV. Grab yourself a full kit at 80,000 shillings or an Azam decoder at 40,000 shillings. Experience the thrill of every goal in La Liga, Italian Serie A, German Bundesliga, and the excitement of live sports action from the Saudi Pro League and Carabao Cup on Azam Plus and Play Package in HD. Your favorite China Uganda movies on Chamuka TV on Azam Pure for just 13,000 shillings monthly. Unlock a world of sports and entertainment with Azam TV, the most affordable pay TV around. Visit any of our agents or call 0312 308 900 for more details.
Azam TV, entertainment for everybody. Here's reason! This Easter, enjoy more rewards and care from StarTimes! Simply pay monthly subscription for the next bouquet and enjoy an upgrade to the next higher bouquet. For classic and super bouquet customers, subscribe for a month and enjoy 5 days extra. Extra entertaining and educative kids channels.
And now it's time to
extra new series on Makula TV and Gangs of Manila on the Novella E+. Reality TV dating show Hello Mr. Right Season 2.
How old are you?
A thrilling title race in StarTimes UPL and La Liga. For more information, please call customer care on Airtel line 0200 117 700 or MTN line 0317 117 700. StarTimes Easter. Care beyond entertainment.
Every journey to motherhood is unique, but the path to a healthy pregnancy begins with a simple choice. The choice to care for yourself and the life growing inside you. It's the little steps, the moments of care and support that matter most. Early antenatal care within the first 3 months of pregnancy and attending at least 8 antenatal care visits. It's not just a routine, it's the foundation of a safe, healthy pregnancy and baby. When we care for the ones we love, we take the steps that matter. We make sure every appointment counts.